joined by Bernie Hartigan. Bernie, a storied history with Old Christians GAA Club. Can you give us a background into your beginnings with the club?
Well, my beginnings was when the club started in 1962. Prior to that, I had been playing with South Liberties, but Brother Burke, who was a very determined man, canvassed a lot of us from different clubs, around the place to 6 or 7 clubs. Would we start a new club here? I threw in my lot against advice and everything for South Liberties people, as you can imagine. But I'm happy I did it. We set up a new club. We won a county football championship the first year, and we had very good hurling teams in the 60s, and probably a bit unfortunate not to have won it.
You mentioned that famous county final win in the football. The only county senior title the club has won over its 60 years. Can you bring us back down memory lane with it?
Well, I can. We had a lot of tough football matches that year. We were all reasonably good footballers. We come from CBS team, which won the Munster Colleges in 1960, and we had a lot of very good footballers. Quite a few of them played for Limerick. Actually, in 1965, when Limerick got to the Munster final, we had 3 members of that team. But having said that, good footballers, good teams in Limerick that time. Ballysteen and all those were all good teams. Claughaun had a good team. And we had no love lost with Claughaun because we had got some players from Claughaun. So the final was one of these dour battles with no love lost.
You've obviously stayed involved with the club over the years, and in its 60th year, how proud are you to be still throwing your face up at underage trainings, at junior training and matches?
Well, it's great. I've great pride in the club because I was here from the very start. We probably could have achieved more over the years, but I think the area we are in is tough going because you have rugby, soccer, anything, kickboxing, anything. The underage players will want to do everything and do nothing, that type of thing.
In its 60th year, obviously big celebrations ahead. Can I ask you about one of the founding members of this club? Of course, the ground's going to be renamed after him as well, John Power.
That's right. John Power was one of the early stalwarts of the club, one of the founding members, a great motivator, great driver, and it's fitting that the Red Band pitch here should be called Park de Puer after the Powers. John died, as you know, in early COVID. The club didn't have an opportunity to have an occasion for him, so we're calling the pitch Park de Puer that night. We're having a mass for John Power. Anybody sees that or anyone, come along. It's 7 o'clock on the 8th of July here at the clubhouse.
And finally, Bernie, you've been heavily involved in putting together the 60th celebrations. You give us a little bit of an insight to what's happening the following day on the Saturday.
Well, first of all, getting this, it's 60 years ago, so a lot of them are, of the 19 in the final photograph, there's only 7 left. A few of those have told me already they won't be able to come, they're not in that condition to come. As you can add up the years, 80s, 90s, that's where we're all at now, so to have 7 alive is probably an achievement in that vintage. But anyway, on the Saturday we're going to have a club day here. It's a low key or a big key, or whatever you like to call it, and we'll have underage games, we'll have fun stuff going on. The juniors are going to play a game as well against Camogue Rovers, isn't it? Camogue Rovers, I had to think of the name there, and that's time for 3:30ish. Anyway, we're here from 2 to 5:30 that day, and it should be a great day for the club, so I hope all the locals who will be made aware of it will be here. We'll have a lot of fun. I hope it's a fine day. It's a great time of the year because the All-Ireland final is the following Sunday week, the 17th, and all should be good. We'll have a raffle around it as well. We'll raffle for tickets, a picture of the jersey or a framed jersey, and other prizes as well. So please God, it'll be a big club day.